Hi guys, Russell Sturgis again with our new blog. Today, as you can see, I'm out of the office and I'm actually down at Maroochydore. Beautiful day at the beach, and part of the reason that I'm here has to do with this week's blog. In the blog this week I talk about waves as a symbol of consciousness, and so I thought what better place to come than to be somewhere where we can see some waves there. And I allude to the whole notion that waves have an individual expression for a time in terms of their shape and their size and their force and all the elements that has one wave be different to another. And for that moment I sort of play with the idea that a wave has an ego, and until such time as it crashes and it separates out and becomes part of the whole again. And of course the whole in this instant is the ocean. And it's this whole notion that we're a little bit the same, in that we are energy that accumulates a form and a shape that has an expression for a time, and then eventually it crashes and burns and becomes integrated back into the whole. So the wave analogy is associated with this fifth principle that says that consciousness changes like the ripples in a pond, where there's a central impact that goes through all of consciousness. This works two ways. The trigger that has things be out of balance has a central impact, and the cure has a central impact. And so the trigger, as I talk about in the blog, is associated with the things that we desire and the associated values that arise from that. The cure is being able to identify what the desires are and how they serve or don't serve us. And in fact what will happen is in the next blog that we do, I'm going to be looking at how we change the desire. But this week it's sufficient to understand that what we desire in fact impacts on what it is that we value, and what it is that we value impacts on who we are physically, mentally, emotionally and spiritually, which forms the wave or the ripples that moves all through our consciousness. So it's probably part one of two parts. I hope you enjoy it. There's a little exercise there to do, which is a reflective exercise, as we always do. Take time to have a look at that and consider it, because it's something that we'll use in the next blog that we do. Appreciate the fact that you continue to have a look at these as they turn up. Once again, I invite you, if you have any comments, please contact me, russell@eapmentor.com. And if you want to know more about the Enhancers Awareness Program, please go to eapmentor.com.